Back at the Alpensia Sports Park, and we are just a single run away in the big air event from crowning the 2018 Winter Olympics champion. And the question on everyone's lips at Alpensia here is the same. Can she do it? In 10 seconds, she's going to find out if a lifetime of training is enough to take home the first ever big air Olympic gold medal.
In the world of sport, legends surface only once in a single generation. At the 2018 Olympic Winter Games in South Korea, a new legend is on the cusp of emerging as one freestyle athlete attempts to make history. But to reach that moment, and what the cheering crowds don't see, requires dedication, sacrifice, failure, and ultimately, passion.
Not good, not good, not good!
Despite the increasing specialization in freestyle snowboard disciplines, the addition of snowboard big air into the 2018 Olympic Winter Games lets us dream about the birth of legends like Usain Bolt, Carl Lewis, and Michael Phelps. For the first time, a single freestyle athlete could feasibly walk away with 3 medals across slopestyle, halfpipe, and big air. Do you think it's remotely possible for a sole athlete With 159 days until South Korea, she travels with the other athletes to the national training camp in Japan during the summer of 2017. The snow park there is one of the most advanced in the world, offering an array of features including rails, which are an immensely important part of her preparation for the 2018 Olympic Winter Games. Despite the large number of athletes at the camp, not all will be called up to represent their respective countries at the 2018 Games. At this point, neither she nor the coaches know what the final design of the slopestyle park being constructed in Pyeongchang will look like. So her goal at the national training camp is to utilize the park's features to practice the tricks she plans to use during the competitive season, while also beginning to think about the run she plans to unveil in South Korea. Each one of these athletes considers it an honor and a privilege to be selected to train at the national training camp in Japan, even though many are aware they won't make the final shortlist for the 2018 Olympic Winter Games. At the first major big air event of the 2016 season in Japan, there is a huge amount of excitement and pressure in the air after the International Olympic Committee announced during the summer of 2015 that the discipline would be included for the first time at the 2018 Olympic Winter Games. With big air now thrust into the world spotlight, talk begins of which athletes will be the ones to journey to Pyeongchang.
Welcome to the first of 4 events here in Japan. And with the IOC announcement that Big Air will be a part of the 2018 Games, the guessing game begins as to who will be the one to watch in 2 years' time. That's why we're expecting plenty of surprises in coming months. Our last competitor is a relative newcomer to the competitive scene, so let's see what she's got. Massive quadruple front flip with a grab. Oh, big fall right there. That trick was hitting home.
Totally stomped that ride.
So focused, so in the zone, this is simply unbelievable to watch.
Woo! Mountain 0, me 1.
Look at that! Have you ever seen a run like this before? Amazing!
Woo! Yay me!
Big Air is the kind of event that makes you jump out of your seat and shout, "Did that just happen?" Yes, it did. And nobody here was expecting a debut run like that. I mean, what a start to the season. She really came out swinging on that performance, so the big question is whether or not it was just a lucky run. Let's find out. Slotting a perfect grab into that massive 1440.
Totally killed that ride.
was an insane jump. Let's see if the... Oh, man, have you ever seen a run like this? We are watching history unfold here. A perfect grab and a massive 1260. Whoa, unbelievable. Folks, are we witnessing the birth of a new big air sensation? I've got a feeling we just might be. And with those colossal performances chalked up, this is the woman everybody needs to watch out for. So far, we have seen huge performances at the first two events from her here in Japan. So what I want to know is, can she make it 3 for 3 today? Oh, boosting huge air. Oh, taking some huge risk here with those massive tricks, but every one of them is paying off big dividends. Nailed the grab during that 1440.
Totally killed that ride.
Huge air. Maybe we'll see something special at the back. Look at that. Have you ever seen a run like this before? Amazing.
Woo. Getting better every time.
Whoa, nailed it. She has come out here today and basically said to every other competitor, come on, come get me. That was incredible.
While the pressure of competing is already enough for any athlete, no one was prepared for the outcome of the third run of the day here in Japan. The world's first quadruple in competition was landed. In 10 seconds, the landscape shifted, and the scramble to match that monumental moment was now on.
With the bar set so high, I don't know how she's going to compete with a trick like that, unless she somehow got it tucked away in her bag of tricks and she's been saving it for a day like today. Unbelievable! Look at the height coming off that, burning through tricks like it was nothing. This run is a master class. That's got to be a record here today. I want to see a big, so focused, so in the zone. This is simply unbelievable to watch.
Kaboom!
Look at the length of that grab on that head-spinning 14.
Woo! Yay me!
She gave it one heck of a shot and turned in a very impressive start. What a kick off to the season with that quad backflip and our first glimpse of possible contenders for South Korea.
By the end of the tour, the long journey towards the 2018 Olympic Winter Games has begun. But in between the rigorous training, athletes know that sometimes a break is needed, which is why she decides to venture to Japanese backcountry to explore the landscape on offer. brief but well-earned moment of escapism in beautiful Japanese backcountry, the harsh reality of what lies ahead rears its head once again. Preparation and training for the 2018 Games. While slopestyle competitions have played a major role in snowboarding, both before and after its inclusion in the 2014 Olympic Winter Games in Sochi, it became clear that events were becoming tiresome when style began to take a backseat in favor of a spin-to-win mentality. For South Korea, design has been brought back to the fore. For many of the athletes, the course in Phoenix Snow Park promises to be one of the most creative in any slopestyle event to date. And 2 years out from the 2018 Games, she's handed her first opportunity to experience it. Joining a number of athletes from around the world, she's able to test out the innovative and extremely progressive course, quickly realizing that its stunning design gives her a huge amount of options that will ultimately influence her final run in 2018.
Every single time she steps up, I get goosebumps. She's so technical, so skilled, and so in control of everything out there. I really do feel we are looking at a future Olympic champion. Straight into the nose press. Front flip with a clean grab. Breaking out the grab and holding on at the end of that smooth 540. Nicely into the 540. Piecing the run together with a very clean, very smooth 360. Holding the grab perfectly during that big 540 spin. Connecting the grab to that 900. Look at that! Have you ever seen a run like this before? Amazing! Plenty of air coming out of that jump, but will it be used? Going for the grab during that dizzying 1260, stomped it. And into the grab on that 12.
Totally stomped that ride.
360 with a very clean grab. Going for the grab during that 900. Cork with a grab. Look at the hold time on that grab coming out of the 720. 1440, perfect grab. This is superhuman stuff right here. Oh, just going down at the end. Well, you really got to drop the grabs into your runs out there, and that's what we're seeing here. Oh, taking some huge risk here with those massive tricks, but every one of them is paying off big dividends. Holding on to the grab during that 360. It's something else to see someone so focused and so in the zone like that. You want to see what a true champion looks like and focus all of your attention on this one.
Opportunities for a break in her intense schedule, although few and far between, are the ones she'll cherish long after they've ended. With the test event in Korea under her belt, and another coming up in just 1 week's time, the next 24 hours are a chance to relax and take in the stunning Japanese backcountry at her own pace.
I think that spot I was checking out earlier is somewhere around here. Just gotta look around. Alrighty, I think that spot I was ogling earlier could be around here. All I have to do is find it, and then I can have me some fun.
With last year's test event a success and the new competitive season beginning, her motivation for the upcoming competitions as well as the 2018 Olympic Winter Games is what drives her forward towards her end goal. But like all the other freestyle athletes, the competitive scene plays a vital role in her lifestyle. Events such as this major slopestyle competition in Japan are an essential part of building confidence as well as testing new tricks and runs on the competitive scene.
We're in the land of the rising sun and about to catch our first glimpse of the biggest sensation of last season. For me, we are looking at one of the most versatile athletes in years, and I'm curious to see what she can do after last year's test event in South Korea. Came down real hard there. The judges will be cutting points for that mistake when the run's done. Landing that 360 with a tight grab. Locking the grab into that 540. Decent air with that jump. Time to follow up with a meaty trick. Tacking on a grab to that 1080. Wow. Oh man, have you ever seen a run like this? We are watching history unfold here. A head spinning 1260 with a grab. Oh, boosting huge air. Look at that. Have you ever seen a run like this before? Amazing. Latching on hard with the grab, coming out of that huge 900. Oh, taking some huge risk here with those massive tricks, but every one of them is paying off big dividends. Nailed the grab during that 1440. So unlucky. Hopefully that won't hurt the score too much at the end. Oh, now that I was not expecting at all. Talk about bad luck. That was an insane jump. Let's see if the big air is put. Look at that. Have you ever seen a run like this before? Amazing. A perfect grab and a massive 1260. Oh man, have you ever seen a run like this? We are watching history unfold here. A perfect grab during that 1080. Dropping the grab into that 1260. Stomping that 50-50. Front flip with a grab, laying down a clean 50-50. 360 with a smooth grab. Holding the grab perfectly during that big 540 spin. Connecting the grab to the 1080. Dropping a clean grab into the 900. Checking on a grab to that 1080. Wow. Oh, taking some huge risk here with those massive tricks, but every one of them is paying off big dividends. Nice, great height coming out of that jump, so let's see it used right. Knocking it out of the park with that big, super controlled 9. Oh, just going down at the end. Wasn't expecting that. I really thought that one was landing. Stomping that 50-50. Well, you really got to drop the grabs into your runs out there, and that's what we're seeing here. So focused, so in the zone, this is simply unbelievable to watch. Good height off the jump. Let's see it put to good use. Look at the length of that grab on that head-spinning 14. Look at that. Have you ever seen a run like this before? Amazing. Going for the grab during that dizzying 1260, stomped it. Really? Again? We're seeing a lot of repetition during this run, which is not good at this level. Locking the grab into that 540. 360 with a very clean grab.
Woo! Mountain 0, me 1.
Front flip with a nicely locked in grab. Connecting the grab to that 900. A perfect 180 with a super smooth landing. Latching on hard with the grab. A head spinning 1260 with a grab. Plenty of air coming out of that jump, but will it be used? Clamping down hard with the grab during the huge, huge 1080. Nice. Nice, great height coming out of that jump, so let's see it used right. 1440, perfect grab. This is superhuman stuff right here. Locking in the grab with that smooth 360.
Totally killed that ride. Woo! Yay me!
An impressive run that firmly cements her status as the slopestyle favorite for the 2018 games. It doesn't look like the summer hiatus has had any sort of adverse effect on her abilities. She's gotten off to a strong start this new season, and she knows how to work those features for maximum points. So let's see if she can match that magnificent performance from the previous event. Latching on hard with the grab, coming out of that huge 900. And into the grab on that 12. Cork with a grab at the end there. Locking down the grab into the 720. A clean grab off the back of that double front flip. Oh man, have you ever seen a run like this? We are watching history unfold here. Unbelievable! Look at the height coming off that jump. We should see something really special here now. Good air coming off that jump. Let's hope we see a stylish. So focused, so in the zone. This is simply unbelievable to watch. Dropping a clean grab into the 900. A huge quadruple front flip with a perfect grab. Throwing in a tight grab on that 720. Landing that 360 with a tight grab. 360 with a very clean grab. 360 with a smooth grab. Nailing the 360 easily there. And the landing was nice and clean as well. Nicely locking into that grab on the big triple front flip. Oh, taking some huge risk here with those massive tricks, but every one of them is paying off big dividends. And into the grab on the double front flip. Decent air with that jump. Time to follow up with a meaty trick. Nicely jazzing up that cork with a grab at the end. Holding onto the grab during that 360.
That ride.
Maybe we called it too soon after South Korea. Maybe the pressure is getting to her because she is just not delivering to those same standards right now. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little concerned. I've seen two interesting performances from her at the last couple events, but I want to see more because I know there's potential for something great. clean grab. 360 with a very clean grab. Connecting the grab to the 1080. Huge air. Maybe we'll see something special at the back of it. Oh, now that I was not expecting at all. Talk about bad luck. Stomping that 50-50 and into the 540 with style. Locking in the grab with that smooth 360. 180, landing stomped. Piecing the run together with a very clean, very smooth 360. Finding time to drop a perfect grab into that ridiculously huge 1440. That was an insane jump. Let's see if the big air is put to good use. So focused, so in the zone, this is simply unbelievable to watch.
Woo! Mountain 0, me 1.
Nailing the tail slide like it was nothing. 360 with a smooth grab. Dropping the grab into the 1080. Oh, taking some huge risk here with those massive tricks, but everyone is so unlucky. Hopefully that won't hurt the score too much at the end. And a perfect 360 with a clean touchdown. Stomping that 50-50. That would have been so smooth that that landing hadn't been botched. Nailing the 360 easily there. And the landing was nice and clean as well. Landing that 360 with a tight grab. Good height off the jump. Let's see it put to good use. Tacking on a grab to that 1080. Wow. Switch to 180, holding on to that amplitude as much as possible. Nice, great height coming out of that jump, so let's see it used right. What a shame! Couldn't get the landing gear down. The judges are gonna dock some big points for that. Laying down a clean 50-50. Piecing the run together with a very clean, very smooth 360. Clamping down hard with the grab during the huge, huge 1080. Nice. That's got to be a record here today. I want to see a big trick now with, just going down at the end. Nailing that 540 and so unlucky. Hopefully that won't hurt the score too much at the end. Stomping that 50-50. 360 with a very clean grab. Switch to cork, 540. And right into the tail press. A clean backflip, but the judges will want to see something bigger for the next trick for sure. Huge air. Maybe we'll see something special at the back of it. Burning through tricks like it was nothing. This run is a master class. Dropping the grab into that 12. Wasn't expecting that. I really thought that one was landing.
Boom!
Into the 360 with a smooth landing and into a big 720. Laying down a clean 50-50. 360 with a smooth grab, showing the others how it's done with a super clean 540 and a smooth landing. Nailing the grab coming out of that 720. Oh, taking some huge risk here with those massive tricks, but every one of them is paying off big dividends. Oh man, have you ever seen a run like this? We are watching history unfold here. Unbelievable. She's delivered yet again. These runs she pulls out at every one of these events are just so incredible to watch. She comes out firing and schools every other rider out there with those huge performances. Everyone's eyes are on her right now, just willing her to take this win home here today, because she has been laying down some of the biggest runs at every single event. Clamping that grab down real hard. Firing up that triple front flip with a clean grab. That would have been so smooth if that landing hadn't been botched. Plenty of air coming out of that jump, but will it be used? Dropping a grab into that double front flip, silky smooth. A perfect grab during that 1080. Oh, so unlucky. I think we're gonna see some big points deducted for that fall. Going for the grab during that 900. Dropping the grab into the 1080. Good height off the jump. Let's see it put to good use. Tacking on a grab to that 1080. Wow. Cork with a grab. Breaking out the grab and holding on at the end of that smooth 540. A beautiful method coming out of that gorgeous triple front flip. Going for the grab during that dizzying 1260, stomped it. And a perfect 360 with a clean touchdown. Nice, great height coming out of that jump, so let's see it used right. Look at that, have you ever seen a run like this before? Amazing! Burning through tricks like it was nothing. This run is a master class. And into the grab on that 12. Kicking up a storm with a grab during that huge triple cork. The judges look for variety in a run, and we're not seeing that here. Plenty of air coming out of that jump, but will it be used? Cork with a tight grab. And into the nose press. Dropping a grab into that front flip, just what the judges want. Clamping down hard with a grab during the huge, huge 1080. Nice. Latching on hard with the grab, coming out of that huge 900. Nailed the grab during that 1440. Dropping the grab into that 1260. Slotting a perfect grab into that massive 1440. Connecting the grab to that 900. Dropping the grab into the 1080. Good height off the jump. Let's see it put to good use. So focused, so in the zone. This is simply unbelievable to watch. Decent air with that jump. Time to follow up with a... Oh man, have you ever seen a run like this? We are watching history unfold here. Going for the grab during that dizzying 1260, stomped it.
No, no.
The judges look for variety in her run, and we're not seeing that here. Oh, taking some huge risk here with those massive tricks, but every one of them is paying off big dividend. Look at that. Have you ever seen a run like this before? Amazing. Look at the hold time on that grab coming out of the 720. Really? Again? We're seeing a lot of repetition during this run, which is not good at this level.
Whew. Getting better every time.
With her status as a favorite for slopestyle in South Korea cemented, the idea of one athlete taking home 3 medals across 3 freestyle disciplines is raised for the first time. With South Korea looming large, preparation is stepping up. Now, the goal is to practice tricks she might utilize during each competitive event of the season. Half-pipe training is now an act of constant repetition, and time on it is spent practicing to perfection. However, not all countries have the infrastructure to accommodate the long training regime. Battling short seasons, minimal snowfall, and a warming climate, athletes are forced to chase winter across high altitudes. This chase leads her to the Alps, and once acclimatized, she can begin work on perfecting runs and tricks. In halfpipe, judges pay close attention to a number of factors, including amplitude. The greater the height during a jump, the more points awarded. So here, training is dedicated to gaining the highest amplitude during jumps, while also maintaining speed and fluidity. Style and variety are equally important during a run. So time in the half-pipe training camp is maximized, executing a specific set of tricks that will be used in runs during future events and ultimately the 2018 Olympic Winter Games. Here, the goal is to piece together a full run in the half-pipe, chaining trick after trick. She repeats this process countless times until she finally settles on something she will perfect for the Olympic Winter Games in South Korea in 85 days. For some coaches, what separates real champions from the other athletes is their mindset. In competition, athletes must adapt their runs according to what's come before them, which means strong mental skills are key to winning. But some use tactics such as positive visualization of the runs they prepare as a means of enhancing their mental state. This is why he uses this method to prepare for the competition.
Totally stomped that ride.
Tight grab, 720. Connecting the grab to that 900. Perfect grab and a massive 1260. Nailing the grab coming out at 7. This is unbelievable. She has taken the gold
Mountain
for a
Zero,
second medal
me
here in
one.
South Korea for that monumental half-pipe run. And we are inching
After a long summer of intensive training, it's straight into the first event of the season on the road to South Korea. And while previous events were vital for preparation, the pressure to continue to deliver high-caliber performances in events such as this half-pipe competition in the Alps is immense. From this moment on, failure is not an option for her.
By now, everyone's aware of the fact we are officially in Olympic season. And let me tell you something, every athlete out here is looking to win and win big, especially this lady right here. All eyes are on her after that sensational performance last season. So she's going to be looking to deliver big here today. Look at the hold time on that grab coming out of the 720. A clean grab during that massive double cork. Going for the grab during that 900. Locking the grab into that 540. Locking down the grab into the 720. Burning through tricks like it was nothing. This run is a master class. Oh, just going down at the end.
Woo! Getting better every
Such a
time.
focused and assured run, total control. A summer break clearly hasn't had any sort of effect on her ability to bring it. This lady continues to impress me every single time she drops into that half pipe. Let's see if she can match her very strong performance from that first event. Busting out a huge method at the end of that double front flip. Latching on hard with the grab. Breaking out the grab and holding on at the end of that smooth 540. Nice clean grab during that 900. Throwing in a tight grab on that 720. Latching on hard with the grab coming out of that huge 900. holding the grab perfectly during that big 540 spin. Nicely into the 540. Busting out the method at the end of that perfectly pulled off 720. Look at the hold time on that grab coming out of the 720. Well, you really got to drop the grabs into your runs out there, and that's what we're seeing here. Dropping a clean grab into the 900. Locking in the grab with that smooth, oh. Now that I was not expecting at all. Talk about bad luck. .360 with a very clean grab. Holding onto the grab during that 360. Nailing the 360 easily there, and the landing was nice and clean as well. Breaking out the grab and holding on at the end of that smooth 540. Locking the grab into that 540. Locking down the grab into the 720. Nailing the grab coming out of that 720. 540 to method. Never gets old. Bolting a clean method onto the end of that pitch-perfect 360. Well, you really got to drop the grabs into your runs out there, and that's what we're seeing here. Nice clean grab during that 900. Clamping that grab down real hard. 360 with a smooth grab. Landing that 360 with a tight grab. Breaking out the grab and holding on at the end of that smooth 540. Really? Again? We're seeing a lot of repetition during this run, which is not good at this level. Throwing in a tight grab on that 720. Wasn't expecting that. I really thought that one was landing. Locking down the grab into the 720. 720 to method, nailed it. The judges look for variety in a run, and we're not seeing that here. Clamping that grab down real hard. So unlucky. Hopefully that won't hurt the score too much at the end. Locking the grab into that 540. Latching on hard with the grab. Throwing in a tight grab on that 720. Double front flip with a grab. perfect grab during that head-spinning double rodeo. Latching on hard with the grab coming out of that huge 900. Connecting the grab to that 900. Switch to cork with a little tweak of the body for a Japan. Nailing that method coming out of a big and airtight 9. Locking in the grab with that smooth 360. Front flip with a grab. You can really tell she's worked so hard to get to this level, and every time she drops into that half pipe, she pushes it to the limit. And that's exactly what she's done here. She set the bar at every event whenever she straps on the board, and she always looks so calm and collected during those big runs. Right now, everything is firing for her, so let's see if she can do the same again here today. Locking down the grab into the 720. Nice clean grab during that 900. Tacking on a grab to that 1080. Wow. Going for the grab during that 900. Clamping down hard with the grab during the huge, huge 1080. Nice. A clean grab off the back of that double front flip. Double cork with a perfect grab.
Totally killed that ride.
Oh man, have you ever seen a run like this? We are watching history unfold here. Connecting the grab to that 900. Wow, a crazy triple cork with a grab. Dropping the grab into that 1260.
Woo! Mountains.
That was insane. Every single hit was just delivered with
With a
precision.
half-pipe tour in the Alps at an end, she emerges as a favorite for the 2018 Olympic Winter Games and more confident than ever in her ability to deliver. Now, the final part of her preparation on the road to South Korea begins, perfecting every last detail.